watch Channel 3 News at 8:10. My name is Amy Goodlet, filling in for Jeremy Salyers. Now here is Rita Dixon and Dustin Austin with the pledge. Will everyone please stand and say it with them?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
And Dustin for the pledge. Now here is Samantha Luttrell with the great activities for the day.
Today's activities are PE, computer lab, and some people have music.
Thank you, Samantha, with the wonderful activities. Now here is Derek Vest with the sports.
Today's sports is Trailblazers plays the Hornets. Score was 22-24. The Middleburg Pacers play the Middleburg Kings. Score was 16-18. Pacers won. Georgia, the score was 82-78. Kentucky won.
With those wonderful sports, now here's Rita Dixon again with the weather.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's weather will be in the 30s and maybe rain.
Thank you, Rita. Now here is Mikey Sheen with the lunch. Amy Salyers with the lunch.
Today's lunch is ham and rolls, apples, dessert.
With the wonderful lunch. Well, I guess that wraps it up. See you tomorrow on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10.
Birthday today, and she is 5 years old. I would like to wish all of you a happy birthday.
Welcome to MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. I'm Jeremy Salyers. Here is Tabitha and Jake with the pledge. Say it with them.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Now here is Samantha Luttrell with the activities.
Today's activities are PE, computer lab, and some people have music.
Now here is Nikita Bianchi with the sports.
The Suns play the Timberwolves. The score is 74-69. The Suns won. The Magic play the Kings. The score is 51-63. The Kings won.
Thank you, Nikita. Now here is Jamie Salyers with the lunch.
Today's lunch will be hot dogs on buns, or a corn dog, French fries, baked beans, macaroni and cheese, cookies, toast, and milk. That is all of today's lunch.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's weather will be in the high 30s with rain.
Now here is Mikey Sheen with a joke.
Which side of a chicken has the most feathers? The outside.
Thank you, Mikey, with that funny joke. Now here is Rita again with an announcement. A special announcement.
I would like to make an announcement about the recycling. We still do have the recycling program down in the library where you can put either newspaper that can be regular newspapers or weekly readers or patrol book orders. And then we have a regular type writing paper. It can be plain sheets with writing on it or writing paper. And don't put anything that's shiny or anything like that, because it cannot be recycled. Just remember that it's down there because it's better to recycle your paper.
Thank you, Rita. I guess that wraps it up. See you tomorrow.
Responsible for my actions.
I'm Jeremy Salyers. Here is RJ and Bobby with the pledge. Would everyone please stand and say it with them?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I'll try to do my personal best.
Now here is Rita Dixon with the weather.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's weather will be, the high will be 46 and the low will be 28, and it will be partly cloudy.
Thank you, Rita with the weather. Now here is Nikita Bianchi with the sports. And for Nikita, here is the lunch.
Today's lunch will be hamburger on bun, potato wedges, lettuce, tomato, pickles, cinnamon, crispy cookies, and choice of milk.
Thank you. Here is Nikita with the sports.
Played Seattle, the score was 58-41. Houston won.
Thank you, Nikita. Now here is Mikey Shane with the news.
Samantha Bush has we want to congratulate Mr. Booth for winning the Spirit Stick at Friday's Pepper. She has a birthday.
Here is with the activities.
These activities are computer lab, and some people have library.
Thank you, Sam. Now here is Mikey Shane with the joke.
Peter, I want you to spell mouse, M-O-U-S, but what's on the end? A tail.
Thank you, Mikey. See you next time on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05.
Ball salad, green beans.
At Channel 3 News at 8:10. I'm Jeremy Sires. Here is Chase and Jamie with the pledge. Would everyone please stand and say it with them?
Pledge allegiance to the flag pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Jamie, now here is Jamie Savage with the lunch.
Lunch is lasagna with meat sauce, tossed salad, green beans, Texas toast, grilled cheese bar, and choice of milk.
Now here is Samantha Luttrell with the activities.
Activities are PE, computer lab, and some people have art.
Rita with the weather.
Good morning. My name is Rita Dixon, and today's weather will be the high of 38 and the low of 27 and partly sunny.
Now here is John with the news.
And today's news are Ricky Mary Pope lost a tooth, John Belden lost a tooth, and sixth grade class is still selling candy bars and suckers on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Thank you. John with the news. Now here is Nikita Bianchi with the sports.
In Junior Pro, Magic's played the Cavaliers. The score is 25-9. The Magic's won. The Magic's also played the Knicks. The score was 40 to 23. The Knicks won. In Pee Wee, the Pacers played the Sonics. The score was 27-14. The Pacers won. The NFL football, Dallas won the Super Bowl. The score is 27-14.
I guess that wraps it up. See you tomorrow.
Played the Steelers and the
Black Chapter News at 8:05. I'm Jeremy Savage. Here is Lewis and Emery with the pledge. Would everyone please stand and say it with me?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Emery. Now here is Nikita Bianchi with the sports.
Sports are in junior pro basketball, the Magics play the Spurs. The score is 29-6. Magics won. In college basketball, Boston played Dallas. The score is 73-50. Boston won. In Pee Wee basketball, Timberwolves play the Trailblazers. Timberwolves won.
Now here is Rita Dixon with the weather.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's weather will be the high of 29 and the low of 15 with snow flurries. And tomorrow's weather will be the high of 28 and the low of 16 and maybe snow.
Rita, now here is Samantha Luttrell with the activities.
Hello, I am Samantha Luttrell, and here is today's activities. And they are computer lab, and some people has library.
Samantha, now here is Lucky Scene with the news.
Jennifer Souch had a birthday. Michigan has a new student. His name is Wade Frisbee.
Now here is Jim Savage with lunch. Thank you, Mike.
Today's lunch is fish fries, french fries, coleslaw, cornbread, gourmet cookie, and choice milk.
Here is Eva Richardson with a joke.
How did you do on your first day of school? Not very well. I guess I have to go back tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Welcome to MBK White Channel 3 News at 8 o'clock. I am Derek Hess. Now here is Nathan Spall and Lisa Lindsay with the stand and say it with them.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I like myself. I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Mason and Lindsay. Now here's Rita Dixon with the sports.
Here's Rita Dixon, and today's sports are in junior pro, the Magic versus the Grizzlies. The score is 29-25. Magic won. The Mustangs versus the Knicks. The score was 40-45. Knicks won. Both teams play again tonight at Liberty. Also, the Pee Wee tournament starts this weekend. Some games will be played this Friday at Middleburg. In the NBA, Magic Johnson returned to the LA Lakers Tuesday night. He had retired several years ago when he learned he had HIV, the AIDS virus. Also, Suns versus the Kings, the score was 43-69. The Kings won. The Timberwolves versus the Sonics, the score is 63-51. The Timberwolves won.
With the sports. Now here's Eva Richardson with the lunch.
Today's lunch is hot dog on bun with chili, tossed salad, baked beans, Rice Krispie treats, and choice milk.
Richardson with the lunch, the weather.
Today's weather is low of 16 and snow.
Attention
With the great lunch. Now here's RJ with the joke.
Why do birds fly south in the winter?
Funny joke. Now here's Rita Dixon with the sports.
My name is Rita Dixon, and I wanted to add to the sports that tonight at 6:30 the Mustangs are playing in the finals against the Bullets tonight at 6:30 at Liberty.
Dixon with the sports. Now here is Samantha Luttrell with the news.
Today's news is Jacob intellectual had a birthday.
With the news. Now here's Dustin Austin with the activities.
I am Dustin Austin with today's activities. Today's activities are PE, computer lab, and PE. I'm sorry, PE, computer lab, and music.
With the activities. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. See you. See you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Mike Richardson. This is my poster for the 4-H contest.
Channel 3 News at 8:10. I am Eva Richardson.
3 News at 8:05. Now here is Ellen and Mindy with the pledge. Everyone please stand up and say it with me.
The flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. I myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Now here is Rita Dixon with the sports.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's sports are the Grizzlies and the Raptors play. The score is 19-15. The Grizzlies won. The Kings and the Warriors play. The score was 20-18. The Kings won. The 76ers and the Trailblazers played. The score was 35-21. The 76ers won. The Nets and the Clippers played. The score was 39-25. The Nets won. The Hornets and the Lakers played. The score was 31-15. The Hornets won. The Suns and the Kings played. The score was 18-11. The Suns won. The Lakers played the Pistons. The score was 22-15. The Lakers won. The Bucks played the Pacers. The score was 18-16. The Bucks won. The Timberwolves played the Mavericks. The score was 25-21. The Timberwolves won. The Hawks played the Sonics. The score is 29-12. The Hawks won. The Suns played the Grizzlies. The score was 23-8. The Suns won. The Pacers and the Trailblazers played. The score was 18-8. The Pacers won. The Hornets and the Hawks played. The Hawks won. The Pacers and the 76ers played. The score was 30-29. The Pacers won. The Pacers played the Clippers. The score was 29-17. The Pacers won. The Suns and the Timberwolves played. The Suns won. The Suns and the Hawks played. The Suns won. The Kings and the Warriors played. The Warriors played. And excuse me, the Suns and the Hawks did not play. The Warriors and the Nets played. The Nets won. The Nets and the Timberwolves played. The Timberwolves won. And the Pistons and the Pacers won. The Pacers played. The Pacers won. This was all in Pee Wee. In Junior Pro, the Magic played the Rockets. The Rockets won. And the Mustangs played the Mavericks. The Mustangs won. The Mustangs played the Rockets. The Mustangs won. The Mustangs played the Knicks. The Mustangs won. The Mustangs played the Bullets, and the Bullets won. The Mustangs in the tournament came in second place, and the Magic came in sixth. In the regular season, the Mustangs came in second, and the Magic came in sixth and 10th.
Rita Dixon with the sports. Now here's Samantha Luttrell with the lunch.
Today's delicious lunch is chicken and gravy, rolls, green beans, fruit cobbler, and choice of milk.
Luttrell for lunch. Now here's Zach Gosler with the news.
Tyler, Twine, and Marcus lost a tooth 2 nights ago. Jessica Simmons lost a tooth the 18th. Dustin Best had a birthday yesterday, and 6th grade is still selling candy.
Now here is Michael Proles with the weather.
Weather is rainy and high in the 60s.
Now here's Amy Good with the activity.
I'm Amy Goodlet with today's activities. They are computer lab and PE. And students, remember after-school tutoring today for information.
Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. See you tomorrow.
MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Here is Chaz and Kayla with the pledge. So everyone please stand up and say it with me.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I like myself. I am responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Thank you, Chaz and Kayla. Now here's Rita with the sports.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's sports are the Pacers and the Timberwolves played. The score is 25-24. The Timberwolves won. The Pacers came in 5th place in the tournament. And the Hawks and the Suns played, and the Suns won. This was all on Pee Wee. That is all today's sports.
Thank you, Rita. Now here's Amy Goodlett with the activities.
I'm Amy Goodlett with the activities. Today's activities are computer lab, and some people have library.
Thank you, Amy Goodlett. Now here's Eva Richardson with the lunch.
Is cheeseburger on bun, pickles, tater tots, peas, fruit juice bar, and choice milk.
Thank you, Eva Richardson. Now here is Bobby with the weather.
My name is Bobby Sharp. Today's weather is rainy and high 60s.
Thank you, Bobby. Now here is RJ with the joke.
When was the milk the highest when the cow jumped over the moon?
With that funny joke. Now here is the news sack. 6th grade is still selling candy today. We want to remember James in the hospital and wish him well. Jeremy Wilson had a birthday today. Elena lost a tooth 2 days ago. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. See you tomorrow. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, BKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. I am Derek Vest. Now here is Natasha and Katie with the pledge. Will everyone please stand up and say it with me?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I like myself. I'm responsible for my actions, and I will try to do my personal best.
Thank you, Katie and Natasha. Now here is Michael Prose with the weather.
The weather is going to be hot and in the 60s.
Thank you, Michael. Now here is Zach Gosler with the weather.
James is out of the hospital. James is out of the hospital.
Now here's Eva Richardson with the lunch.
Today's lunch is chili with crackers, peanut butter sandwich, vegetable with dip, fresh fruit, cookie, and choice milk.
Thank you, Eva. Now here's John Dillon with the activities.
PE, computer lab, and some people has music.
And now here's RJ with the joke.
Oopsie.
What without moving a fence?
You RJ for that funny joke. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. See you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching MBKY Channel 3 News at 8 p.m. See you tomorrow. Jeremy Wilson.
Here is Michael Prose with the BKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Now here is Michael Prose with the pledge. Will everyone please stand and say it with me? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I like myself. I'm responsible for my actions, and I'll try to do my personal best. Themselves with the weather for the day.
Today's weather will be up to the 70s and rain.
Teaching with the lunch for the day. Just cook's choice.
Mikey Sheen with that wonder delicious lunch. Now here's Eva Richardson with the activities.
Today's activities is computer lab.
Eva with that wonderful activities. See you to BKY Channel 3 News at 8:05.
Good with today's weather.
Weather will probably be in the highs of 50 because
Jessica Simmons with the pledge. The MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Now here is Jessica Simmons with the pledge. Please stand and say it with her.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Unlike myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I'll try to do my best.
Now here is Jamie Salyers with the weather.
Today's weather is 73 and rainy.
And now here is Mikey Sheen with the lunch.
Lunch is tuna and crackers, tater tots, cherry cobbler, and twisted.
Thank you with that delicious lunch. Now here is RJ with the news.
Today's news is John Probst lost a tooth, Jamie Wilson lost a tooth, Jennifer lost a tooth.
With that lunch, news. Now here is Dustin Austin with the sports.
I am Dustin Austin with today's sports. Today's sports are Kentucky versus Florida Gators. Score was 93-61. Kentucky won. 76ers played the Bucks. Score was 52-91. 76ers won. Nets versus Hornets. Score was 46-64. Hornets won.
That's sports. Now here's Samantha Lecter with the joke.
What do you call a cow that eats grass? A lawnmower.
With that joke, I guess that wraps it up on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. See
for my actions, I will try to
MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Now here's Mikey Sheen with the pledge. Will everyone please stand and say it with you.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, am responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Now here's Jamie Salyers with the
Today's weather will be
You sure? That weather. Now here's Mikey Sheen with the lunch.
spaghetti, Texas toast, green beans, fruit juice bar, and twister.
Mikey with that lunch. Now here's RJ Danger with the news.
Louis Hutchinson lost a tooth. Sheen lost a tooth.
That news. Now here's Lakin Richardson with the activities.
Activities are computer lab and some people have library.
You like it? I guess that wraps it up on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. See you. Potato wedges, baked beans, ice cream. MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Now here is Eric Smithers and Michelle Belden with the pledge. Will everyone please stand and say it with them.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and which it stands,
under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all. I like myself. I'm responsible for my actions. I'll try to do my personal best.
Here is Jessica Pierce with the activities.
Today's activities are computer lab, PE, and some people have music.
Thank you, Jessica. Now here is Jamie Salyers with the
New.
weather.
Weather is cold and chance of snow.
Thank you, Jamie. Now here is Mikey Sheen with the lunch.
Nice chicken, mixed vegetables, cherry, pork, and twisted meat.
Thank you, Mikey. Now here's R.J. Derringer with the news.
Annie lost a tooth.
The news. Now here's Samantha Lucker with the joke.
What has a head like a cat, eyes like a cat, and tail like a cat, but isn't a cat? I don't know. What is it? A kitten.
So funny, I almost fell on my seat. I guess that wraps it up on NBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05.
In the NBA, Trailblazers played Magic. The score was 58-79 Magic.
On the NBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Now here's Annie Carmen and with the pledge. Will everyone please stand and say it with them?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice and liberty for all. I myself am responsible for my actions. I try to do my personal best.
Now here's Christine Campbell's with activities.
Here's today's activity. Some people have PE, computer lab. Some people have art. Some people have music.
Now here's Mikey Sheen with the lunch.
Today's lunch is Cook's Choice.
Thank you, Mikey. Now here's Jamie Salyers with the weather.
Weather would be highs 20s and snowing.
Jamie, now here's R.J. Danger with the news.
In Miss Vice's class, she got a new student. Her name is Kimberly Quinn. She came from Georgia.
Okay, now here is Dustin Austin with the sports.
I am Dustin Austin with today's sports. Today's sports are Casey versus Lincoln. The score was 54-42. Casey won. Kentucky versus Auburn. The score was 88-73. Kentucky won. That's all for the day's sports.
Dustin, now here's Samantha Lucker with the joke.
Why did the monster throw the clock out the window? I don't know why. He wanted to see time fly.
Wraps it up on the NBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05.
Of the United States.
NBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Now here's Amanda Coops and Nicholas Carmen with the pledge. Everybody, please stand up and say it with me.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I'll try to do my personal best.
Here's Jared Atwood with activities.
Today's activities are some people have library and computer lab.
Now here's Mikey Sheen with the lunch.
Lunch is pizza, tossed salad, tater tots, cookie, and choice meat.
Thank you, Mikey. Now here's Jamie Salyers with the weather.
Would be highs of 30s.
Now here's RJ Derringer with the news.
News is Nathan Skull lost a tooth. Jamie Carter had a birthday Saturday.
Now here's Samantha Luttrell with the joke.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh. Never mind, you've already heard this one. No, I haven't. Come on, say who's there. Ha ha ha.
Now here's Rita Dixon with the sports.
Good morning, my name is Rita Dixon, and today's sports are the Bucks versus the Suns. The score was 51-73, the Suns won. The Sonics and the Magic played. The score is 55-64, the Magic won.
Thank you, Rita. I guess that wraps it up on MBKY Channel 3 News. Bye.
Channel 3 News at 8:10. I'm Eva Richardson, and now here at
MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Now here's Cheryl Probst with that pledge. Will everyone please stand and say it with her.
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I'll try to do my personal best.
Thank you. Now here's Mikey Sheen with the lunch.
Today's lunch is hot dog on bun, French fries, baked beans, macaroni and cheese, fudge cake, choice of milk.
Mikey, now here's Jamie Salyers with the weather.
It will be lows of 60s.
Now here's RJ Derringer with the news.
Patterson has a new student, Michael Jefferson. Edison Salyers lost a tooth. Justin Brewster lost a tooth. Jennifer Turpin and Lindsay Sheen had a birthday today. Head Start welcomes Samantha Myers.
Tomorrow's activities are PE, computer lab. That's all. Here's Samantha Luttrell with the joke.
What do you get when you cross a chicken with a bell? An alarm clock.
Thank you, Samantha. I guess that wraps it up on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05.
Good morning, I'm Jared Atwood on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. I'm Jared Atwood on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. Here's Jessica Pierce with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No, she's not.
Oh, God.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Good morning, I'm Jared Atwood on MBKY Channel 3 News on April 4th, 1996. Here's Jessica Pierce with the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself,
I am responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Here's Bethany Gosser with the news.
Hi, I'm Bethany Gosser with today's news. Destin Luttrell had a birthday April 2nd. Amanda Lynn also had a birthday April 2nd. Christina Young had a birthday April 4th. Back to you, Jared.
Here's Jessica Pierce with the activities. We have, some people have music and PE. Jared Watts with the sports.
Today's scores first was Saturday night. College, starting off with college scores. Syracuse won over Mississippi State 77-69, and Kentucky won 81-74 against UMass. The Kentucky game and Syracuse game was at 9:22 p.m. last Monday night. Kentucky was 76-67. Kentucky won the national championship game. Now with baseball, Braves won 10-8 against the Giants. Mariners won 3-2 against the White Sox. Cleveland won 9-6 against Cincinnati. During the Reds game, the umpire collapsed and died.
It's Mark Maddox with the weather.
Today's weather is 80% of rain and the high of 59 and the low of 35.
Gosser with the lunch.
I'm Bethany Gosser with today's lunch. Vegetable beef soup, peanut butter sandwich, vegetable with dip, fresh fruit, cookie, and milk.
I interviewed Mr. Gula about his trip to Washington, D.C. How long were you in Washington, D.C.?
I left on the 23rd on Saturday morning of April, the 23rd about 6 o'clock in the morning, and returned on the 27th of April at about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was in there for 4 days.
President?
Yes, I was very fortunate. We were touring the White House early one morning, and the Secret Service agent, our tour guide, told us that if we would exit the building real quick, that we could walk approximately a couple of blocks, and we would walk to the south gate, the south lawn of the White House, and we would be able to see the president. And so we were very fortunate that we did move around there, and we did get to see him. And we was probably about 300 feet from him. He was getting ready to fly off on U.S. Air Force One to go to New York for the day.
What you saw?
I feel very honored that we get to see such a dignitary person in the United States. He did not realize that anyone was there. I mean, he was just moving very quickly across the lawn to the Air Force. But it was a great feeling to see. No, I did not get to see the Vice President. I just saw the President.
He saw.
Yes, we were getting ready to go into the tour that morning of the White House, and there was a fellow that was carrying socks around, and he had him out, had the cat out in front of the area there where all of us was waiting to go in, and that's all the guy did was just carried socks around and took care of socks. So yeah, we did get to see socks. Very pretty, very, very pretty cat.
Good look for that interview. The news. That's all of the news today on MBKY Channel 3. Tune in tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I'm Jared Atwood on MBKY Channel 3 News. On April 5th, 1996, here's Jessica Pierce with the pledge. I'm Jared Atwood on MBKY Channel 3 News. On April 5th, 1996, here's Jessica Pierce with the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I am responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Here's Bethany Gosser with the news. Hi, I'm Bethany Gosser with today's news. 4-H shooting sports is April 4th, 5th, and 6th. Also, James Luttrell and Brent Wells has a birthday today. Happy birthday. Now here's Jessica Pierce with the activities. Today's activities are, some people have music and PE. Next is Jared Watts with the sports.
Today's sports are the Reds won against Giants 15-1. The Reds won against Montreal 4-1. That's it for today's sports.
Here's Mark Maddox with the weather.
Weather is cloudy and the high of 64.
Now here is Bethany Gosser with the lunch. Bethany Gosser with today's lunch. Vegetable beef stew, peanut butter sandwich, vegetable with dip, fresh fruit, cookie, and choice milk. That's all of the news for today. See you tomorrow on MBKY Channel 3. Have a good day.
When I got home, I went straight to bed and went to sleep. I woke in the middle of the night and counted my stitches. Can't believe it. I have 34 stitches in my arm. After I counted my stitches, I curled back into the bed and went back to sleep. A few weeks later, I had an appointment in Danville to get my stitches taken out. While the woman was taking them out, I got a free seven-up. When she got through, I whispered, "Finally, it's done." When I fell out of the tree, I felt sad because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was glad when I got my stitches out because I could do more things, like change my clothes and play. My life was always the same until this happened.
Thank you, John and Amy. Thank you for the news, Amy. And that was a great paper that John wrote that he got his story got in. Now we'll see. Now here is Rita with the joke.
You're struggling, John.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Victor. Victor who? Victor's hair out.
Funny joke, Rita. Now see you tomorrow morning with you Monday morning on. Welcome to MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Now here is Josh Snow and Gary Harper with the pledge. Will everyone please stand up and say it with them?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, am responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Josh and Gary for that pledge. Now here is RJ Danger with the weather.
Today's weather is cold and it's supposed to snow.
RJ for that cold weather. Now here is Eva Richardson with today's delicious lunch.
Lunch is hot dogs on bun or chili, tossed salad, baked beans, Rice Krispie treat, and choice of milk.
So with that delicious lunch. Now here is Mikey Sheen with today's weather. Activities.
Activities are computer lab and some people have library.
Mikey with today's activities. Now here is Amy Gillett with today's news.
Dana Carmen lost a tooth. Rachel Morgan lost a tooth. And Albert Buck has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Albert.
With today's news. Now here is Derek
with today's sports.
Played the Suns and the score was 18-33. The Trailblazers played the Kings and the score was 6-13.
There with today's sports. Now here is Rita Dixon with our hilarious joke.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Danny. Danny who? I don't know. Didn't he tell you his name?
Rita with that great joke. Now I'll see you Tuesday morning. Channel 3 News at 8:05. I am Jonathan Dillon. Now here is Tina Carmen with today's pledge. Will everyone please stand up and say it with her?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Carmen with that pledge. Now here is Nikita Bianchi with today's cold weather.
Days in the 30s.
Now with the cold weather. Now here is Mikey Sheen with today's best good activities.
Today's activities are computer games, some people having no music.
Mikey Sheen with today's great activities. Now here's Amy Goodluck with today's news.
The sixth grade will be selling candy all this week. Jonathan Dillon lost a tooth. Natasha Wall lost a tooth. Jeffrey Griffin lost a tooth. Megan Cook lost a tooth. And a reminder is that the Christmas with the Three Bears play will be Thursday, December 14th. And it's $2 for adults and $1 for children. And adults can come Thursday at 1 o'clock and at 7 o'clock at night.
Right. Thank you for the news. Now here is Sam with Luttrell with our today's report.
Today's sports are Kentucky played Georgia. The score was 83-60.
Sam with today's sports. Now here is Zach Gosser with today's lunch.
Today's lunch is hamburger on bun, potato wedges, lettuce, tomato, pickles, cinnamon, crispy cookie, choice of milk, and tomorrow's breakfast is sausage and biscuit, applesauce, and choice of milk. And tomorrow's lunch is lasagna with meat sauce, tossed salad, green beans, Texas toast, fruit juice bar, and choice of milk.
Thanks, Zach, for the delicious lunch. And a reminder, the Ken Folks Treasure is open today. And now here is Rita Dixon with our hilarious.
Laura, I hope I didn't see you looking over Christy's test. I hope so too.
With that joke, hilarious joke. And don't forget your money. See ya. You watch Channel 3 News at 8:05. 3 News at 8:05.
Attention teachers, there will be a teachers meeting tomorrow.
Now here's Daniel Fair, and will everybody please stand up and say with them?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Dean and Daniel for that pledge. Now here is Jeremy Salyers with today's delicious lunch.
We may have cereals,
cinnamon toast. Today's lunch is lasagna with meat sauce, tossed salad, green beans, Texas toast, fruit juice bar, choice of milk.
Thank you, Jeremy, with that weather. Now here is lunch. Now here's Samantha Luttrell with the sports.
In NBA college basketball, the Blazers played the Nets. The score was 24-30. The Nets won. The Bulls played the Heat. The score was 84-11. The Bulls won. In ice hockey, Mighty Ducks played New York Rangers. The score was 1-1. That was a tie game. See you tomorrow for more sports.
With that great sports. Now here's Michael, our cold weather.
Today's weather is high in the 40s and rainy.
Michael, now here is Eva Richardson with today's great activities. Now here is Mikey Sheen with that great activities.
These activities are library and computer.
Thanks, Mikey Sheen, with that great activities. Now here is Rita Dixon with today's great news.
I'm Rita Dixon with today's news. And today's news is Kendra Peak, Nathan Spall, Whitney Randy, and Natasha Walsh all lost teeth. And Lisa Hebrock and Gary Hebrock are two new students to the school. Welcome to the school, Gary and Lisa.
Rita Dixon with that great news. Now here's back Rita Dixon with the joke.
The mother knit 3 socks for her son. He grew another foot over the winter.
Real funny joke, Rita. Thank you. And see you tomorrow morning on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. Channel 3 News at 8:05. I am Jonathan Dillon. Now here is Christy Crow and Brittany Franklin with the pledge. Will everyone please stand up and say it with me?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Christy and Brittany. Now here is RJ Derringer with our getting warmer weather. Not RJ, it's now Nikki Bianchi.
It is in the 50s and a chance of rain.
Nikki Bianchi with that weather. Now there is Mikey Sheen with the activities.
Today's activity PE and computer labs, some people have music.
That great activities. Now here is with the delicious lunch.
Today's lunch is fish fries, french fries, coleslaw, cornbread, school-made cookie, choice of milk. And tomorrow's breakfast is biscuit, scrambled egg, juice, choice of milk. Tomorrow's lunch is chili with crackers, peanut butter sandwich, vegetable with dip, fresh fruit, ice cream, choice of milk.
Zachary Gosser with that delicious lunch. Now, and there is no news. Now here is Sam Luttrell with the sports.
Today's wonderful sports are the Sonics played the Trailblazers. The score was 15-13. The Sonics won that game. The Kings played the Suns. The score was 10-22. The Suns won. Pacers played the Hornets. The score was 16-23. The Hornets won. Casey played Fayette County. The score was 48-63. Fayette won that. Knicks played the Heat.
The score was 50-89. The Heats won that game.
That wonderful sports. Now here is Rita Dixon with the joke.
Who's there? Diesel. Diesel who? Diesel be your last chance.
Rita with that hilarious joke. See you tomorrow on MBKY Chunky News at 8:05.
Yeah. Okay, that means it's recording. Push it in again.
Welcome to MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. Here is Nicholas and Alan for the pledge. Will everybody please stand and say it with us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I myself am responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Thank you, Nicholas and Alan. Here is Rita Dixon with the activities.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's activities are PE Computer Lab. Some people have art, and some people have music.
Thank you, Rita, for the activities. Now here is Derek Best with the weather.
Today's activity is in the high 50s.
Thank you, Derek, for that cold weather. Now here is Jeremy for the sports.
The Warriors played the Suns. The score was 53-72. The Suns won. Played Bulls. The score was 59 to 111. Bulls won.
For the sports. Now here is RJ for the lunch.
Andrew with the lunch. Today's lunch is chili with crackers, peanut butter sandwich, vegetable with dip, fresh fruit, ice cream, choice of milk.
Thank you, RJ, for that delicious lunch. Now here is Amy Good for a good joke.
Knock knock. Who's that? Banana. Knock knock. Who's that? Banana. Knock knock. Who's that? Orange. Orange who? Orange. You glad I didn't say banana?
Thank you, Amy, for that terrific joke. Now here's Nikita Bianchi with the news.
Samantha Luttrell, Richard Crawley, and Kim Rayburn lost a tooth. And Nicholas Kimbler had a birthday. And if you don't know, Miss Mudford is sick.
BKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. Here is Brent and Megan for the pledge. Will everybody please stand and say it with me?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Thank you, Brent and Megan, for the pledge. Now here is RJ for the lunch.
Is hot dog on bun, choice, tossed salad, baked beans, Rice Krispie treat, choice of milk.
Thank you, RJ, for the lunch. Now here's Rita Dixon with the activities.
Miss Rita Dixon with today's activities. Today's activities are computer lab, and some people have library.
Thank you, Rita, for the activities. Now here's Jonathan Dillon with the sports.
Good morning, and today's sports are Jazz versus Lakers. The score was 153, and Lakers was 261. Lakers won. The Pacers versus Nets score was the Pacers had 0, Nets had 75.
Thank you, John for the sports. Now here is Michael for the weather. The weather is low in the 60s. Michael for the weather. Now here is Samantha Luttrell with the joke.
How do you get down off of an elephant? You climb down. Wrong. You grease his sides and slide down. Wrong. You get a ladder and climb down. Wrong. You can't get down off an elephant. You get it off a goose. Who's there? Bates. Bates who? Bates me. I forgot my name.
Those funny jokes almost lost my head laughing so hard. Now, thank you for watching MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. See you tomorrow. There's Dustin Austin with the news.
I am Dustin Austin with today's news. R.J. Danger lost a tooth. John Belden lost a tooth. Miss Munford is still sick. Jamie Brooks and Rachel Myers won Good Working Awards in Miss Munford's class presented by Miss Poston the sub. Christine Campbell lost a tooth. Lakin Richards had a birthday Sunday. Jared Watts has a birthday Tuesday 19th. Now to MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. My name is Dustin Austin. Here is David Chumley and Samantha Robbins with the pledge. Will everyone please stand and say it with them?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I'll try to do my personal best.
Thanks, David and Samantha. Now here is Nikki Bianchi with the news.
Joe Probst lost a tooth. Taylor Watson had a birthday last Monday. Jared Watts has a birthday today, and Miss Munford is back.
Thanks, Nikita. Now here is Samantha Luttrell with the sports.
Hello, I am Samantha Luttrell with today's sports. Today's sports are Kentucky played Detroit. The score was 96-63. Kentucky won. Warriors played the Hornets. The score was 50-66. The Hornets won. The Pacers played the T-Wolves. The score was 41-32. The Pacers won. Tampa Bay played Chicago. The score was 27-56. That's all today's sports.
Thanks, Samantha, with those fantastic sports. Now here's R.J. Danger with the lunch.
Turkey with dressing, mashed potatoes, peas, cranberry salad, bread slice, cookie, choice milk.
R.J. with that delicious lunch. Now here's Derek Best with the weather.
Weather is rain and probably snow.
Thanks, Derek, with that cold weather. Now here's Rita Dixon with the activities.
Rita Dixon with today's activities. Today's activities are computer lab and PE.
Thanks, Derek, with those fun activities. Now here is Rita Amy Gillett with the joke. I'm sorry, thank you. Rita with the activities.
Are the test questions hard, little critter? The questions were easy. It was the answers I had problems with.
Thanks, Amy, with that fun. Welcome to MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. My name is Dustin Austin. Here is Andy Cannon and Zach Barrett with the pledge. Will everyone please stand and say it with them?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all. I like myself. I'm responsible for my actions. I'll try to do my personal best.
Cannon and Zach Barrett. Now here's R.J. Danger with the lunch.
And breakfast is cook's choice.
Thanks, R.J. Now here is Derek Best with the weather.
It's very cold.
Derek. Now here's John Dillon with the sports.
Good morning and hi. I am Jonathan Dillon and I'm covering up for Jeremy Sowers. Today's sports are the Bulls versus the Warriors and the score was 91-22. The Bulls won. In the last few weeks, Kentucky versus New York. I do not know the score, but Michael Jordan is back with his cool moves and he is back with his dunks. And he has scored about 40 points on his cool dunks. And also Scottie Pippen, he has been scoring 3-pointers in the last few weeks. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Newscast.
Thanks, John, for those fantastic sports. Now here's Rita Dixon with the activities.
Rita Dixon with today's activities. The activities for the day are computer lab, and some people have music. Some people have library.
Rita, now here is Amy Gislett with today's joke.
Critter, how do you spell mouse? M-O-U-S. But what's on the end? A tail.
MBKY, Channel 3 News at 8:10. Here is Frankie and Miranda for the pledge. Will everybody stand and say it with them?
I pledge
Anyone on the Kings or the Pacers team?
pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United
States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I like myself. I'm responsible for my actions. I'll try to do my personal best.
Frankie and Miranda. Now here is RJ for the lunch.
Breakfast is cook's choice.
For that lunch. Now here is Derek Best. Weather. And his chance of snow. Derek for the weather. Now here is Rita Dixon with activities.
This is Rita Dixon, and today's activities are computer lab, PE. Some people have art, and some people have music.
Rita for the activities. Now here is Mikey for the news.
Today's news. Miranda's Probst had a birthday January 3rd. Brian Bryce lost a tooth. Jared Atwood has a birthday January 8th.
Mikey for the news. Now here is Dustin Austin with the sports.
Hello, I am Dustin Austin with today's sports. The Lakers versus the Blazers. The score was 125-29. Lakers won. The Bulls versus Hornets. The score was 102-99. Bulls won. That's all of today's sports.
Thank you, Dustin, for the sports. Now here is Samantha Luttrell for the joke.
What's on the end of everything? A G, of course.
Thank you, Samantha, for that really funny joke. Now, thank you for watching MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. Here is Jessamy and Robert for the pledge. Will everybody please stand and say it with them?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with with liberty and justice for all. Myself, I'm responsible for my actions.
Miss me and Robert for the pledge. Now here's RJ for the lunch. Cook's choice. Thank you, RJ, for the lunch. Now here's Rita Dixon with the activities.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's activities are computer lab and some people have library.
For the activities, now here is Amy Goodup with the joke.
What kind of bow is impossible to tie? I don't know. A rainbow.
For that great joke, now here's Mikey with the news.
Today's news. Natasha Walls had a birthday Sunday the 14th. Sarah Atwood had a birthday January 8th. Jessamy Maynard lost a tooth. Megan Cook lost a tooth. And Kirsten Carlos.
Thank you, Mikey, for the news. Now here is me with sports. There is no sports. Thank you for watching MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10.
Watch Channel 3 News at 8:10. Here is Andrew and Kita with the pledge. Would everyone please stand and say it with me?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Like myself, I am responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Thank you, Andrew and Nikita. Here is Mikey Sheen with the news.
Robert Buck lost a tooth. Bethany Gosser had a story printed in the elementary school.
When I had to go to the hospital. As I walked in the hospital, coughing and sneezing, I nervously reassured myself. The doctor is just going to help me. Sadly, I thought to myself, I hope I get better really soon. The name of the hospital was Humana Hospital, Lake Cumberland. It had a medicinal smell like rubbing alcohol. While I waited for the doctor to see me, I saw an ambulance coming in and out, bringing people to the emergency room. The people that I saw were pretty beat up, and some were hurt really bad. Seeing people this way made me even more frightened. I hoped I wouldn't have to stay in the hospital because I just couldn't wait until I could go back to my own home. On the other hand, I hoped I didn't have anything serious. Since I had a cold, I was not able to read a magazine because my eyes were watery. I just looked at the pictures and watched the people in the waiting room. Then the nurse came to the waiting room and said, Bethany Gosser, follow me. I had to lie on a bed in the hall while I waited to see the doctor. Then I had to put on a hospital gown. I felt weird because there was a hole in the back of my gown. My mom helped me put it on in another room. I had to lie on a bed for an extra long time. While I waited, I was getting a little cold, so I covered up. Then the doctor came to the hallway and said, okay, time to get an x-ray. I was taken to a freezing cold room. The doctor and nurse x-rayed my chest. I had to stand really still so they could get a good x-ray of me. It took them a few minutes. After this leg cramping examination, the doctor ordered, get in this bed again. Next, they cleaned out my ears with warm water. The doctor asked, does it tickle? After the doctor and the nurse cleaned out my ears and looked in them, my ears tickled a little bit, even though I was extremely nervous. The doctor gave me some medicine to make me feel better. The pleasant nurse gave me a box of crayons and a coloring book for being so good. I was extremely delighted that I didn't get a shot.
Then the doctor said, get plenty of rest. You and your family can go home. I was glad when we went out to eat after that because my famished belly was growling. When we got home, I went to bed and took a nap because the medicine had made me so drowsy. The next day, I felt a lot better because the medicine had cured me.
Maggie for the news. Now here is Rita Dixon with the weather.
My name is Rita Dixon, and today's weather will be in the 60s and it will be raining.
That weather. Now here is James Sayers with the lunch.
Oh, say it over again. Ready? Quiet typing. Won't do it. What?
Thanks, Rita. Here is James Sayers with the lunch.
Today's lunch will be cook's choice.
Jamie, now here is Samantha Luttrell with the activities.
Today's activities are PE, computer lab, and some people have music.
Thank you, Rita. Now here's Nikki Bianchi with the sports.
The Bulls played the Blazers. The score was 68-22. The Bulls won. The Magic played the Bullets. The score was 129-58. Magic won. He played LSU. The score was 129-97. Kentucky won.
Thank you, Nikita. I guess that wraps it up. Indicate watch home the news at 18. Here is Daisy Gelpin and Jeremy Luttrell with the pledge. Would everyone please stand and say it with them?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, am responsible for my actions. I'm proud of my personal best.
Daisy and Jeremy. Now here is Nikita Bianchi with the sports.
Sports is in Pee Wee basketball, the Middleburg Pacers played the Middleburg Trailblazers. The score was 13-23. Pacers won. In Junior Pro, the Middleburg Magics played the Bullets. The score was 70-3. The Bullets waxed the Magics. In football, the Super Bowl will be played Sunday, the 28th. The teams are Cowboys and the Packers. They will play at Tempe, Arizona at Sun Devil Stadium. Kentucky played Texas Christian University. The score was 129-80. Kentucky won. High school boys played Boyle. The score was 62-69. Boyle won. High school girls played Boyle. The score was 48-52. Girls won.
Thank you, Nikita. Now here is Rita Dixon with the weather.
Today's weather will be warmer and probably in the 40s or 50s.
Now here is James Sayers with the lunch.
Today's lunch will be pizza, tossed salad, potato tots, gourmet milk, choice milk. Tomorrow's breakfast will be school-baked breakfast roll, cereal, fruit, choice, and milk.
Thank you, Jamie. Now here is Samantha Luttrell with activities.
I'm Samantha Luttrell with today's wonderful activities. Today's activities are PE and computer lab.
Sound. There is no news, but here is Mikey with the joke.
Miss Johnson, your son is a troublemaker, and we'd like to know what you're going to do about it. I don't have time to do anything about it. I'm too busy running back and forth to school.
Mikey, I guess Zach Bradsmall. From MBK Watch and 3 News at 18. Here is Chris Smith and Tawny Martin with the pledge. Would everyone please stand and say with them?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I, like myself, I'm responsible for my actions. I will try to do my personal best.
Chris and Tawny. Now here is Nikita Bianchi with the sports.
Sports are. In Junior Pro, the Spurs played the Mustangs. The score was 7-51. The Mustangs won. Magics played the Rockets. The score was 28-51. Rockets won. In Pee Wee, the Trailblazers played the 76ers. The score was 13-19. 76ers won.
Thank you, Nikita. Now here is Zach Oster with the joke.
How close are we to land?
About 3 miles.
In which direction?
Straight down.
Thank you, Zach and Dustin. I'm Amy Goodlett filling in for Jeremy Salyers. Rita Dixon with the weather for the day. Waiting on Rita to get the weather, we will have Mikey Shanks with the news.
Sixton has a birthday today. Brian Vice lost a tooth. Chase Anderson had a birthday Friday. Jessica Foster had a birthday Saturday. Stephen Myers lost a tooth Saturday. Miss Sheen will have volcanoes erupt and get her room at science.
Mikey, now is Rita with the weather for
My
the
name is Rita Dixon, and today's weather will be in the 40s or 50s with rain.
Rita. Now here is Samantha Fletcher with the wonderful activities for the day.
Hello, I'm Samantha Luttrell, and here is today's wonderful activities. And they are, computer lab, and some people have library.
Thank you, Samantha, with those wonderful activities. Now here is Jamie Salyers with the
Today's lunch will be the spaghetti, meat sauce, green beans, tossed salad, Texas toast, jelly, poison milk.
Jamie with that yummy lunch. Well, I guess that wraps it up. See you tomorrow on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:05. See you tomorrow.
Activities. See you tomorrow on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10. Ryan Gillick's birthday was yesterday, and Mrs. Harpen's son's birthday is today. He is 20 years old.
Hey boys and girls, my name is Holly McDonald and I'm here at MBKY Channel 3 News. Today is Tuesday, May 25th, 1993, and here's Tracy with the weather.
Hi boys and girls. Today it will be cloudy and a little sunshine and scattered showers and the low of 70s. Tomorrow it will be sunshiny and 74 degrees.
Tracy for that wonderful weather. Now Rachel with the lunch menu.
Hello, I'm Rachel Garvey, and today's lunch menu is chicken nuggets, mashed potatoes, peas roll, cookie and milk.
For that wonderful lunch menu, now here's Ashley with the activities.
Today's activity is PE. Have fun and don't forget.
Thank you, Ashley, for the activities. Now here's Casey Roy with the news.
Casey Roy lost a tooth yesterday.
Casey for the activities. Now here's Jessica Sargent with the
Baseball, Tennessee to Texas, 4-1. Cincinnati Reds against Giants, 2-1.
The Sergeants for the sports. Now here's Stacy and Justin with the riddle.
Hello boys and girls, my name is Chuck the Chicken.
My name is
Marty the Mouse.
Eek! And if you want to know the answer to yesterday's riddle, go to the library. And today's riddle is, what did the Bucking Bronco say to his rider at the rodeo?
Be back tomorrow to tell you the answer to that riddle.
Eek!
For the riddle, Stacy and Jeff. Be back. Sound effects from Jason and Patricia. On MBKY Channel 3 News at 8 And I'm here at MBKY Channel 3 News. Today is Wednesday, May the 26th, 1993. And here's Tanya with the weather.
Today is the low in 70s and scattered showers.
Before the weather, and now here's Jason with the lunch menu.
Beans, hamburger, lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, French fries, cookie, and milk.
And for the lunch menu, now here's Robin with the sports.
Oakland and Minnesota played last night. Oakland beated Minnesota 3-1 in softball. Rookies and CC Express. Brooklyn beated CC Express 7-8 in baseball.
Robin for the sports, now here's Tim and Casey with the riddle.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm Tony the Tiger. And I am Fred the Pearl. Yesterday's riddle was, what did the Bucking Bronco say to his rider at the rodeo? The answer to that riddle is, get off my back. Today's riddle is, where is the biggest diamond in the world?
Be back tomorrow to tell you the answer to this riddle.
Thank you, Tim and Casey, for the riddle and the sound effects from Samantha and Jessica Dick. Now here's Rachel with activities.
Today, for the activity is Dare Have Fun, and also tomorrow we are going to Banana Splits.
News and the activities. See you tomorrow on MBKY Channel 3 News at 8:10.
I'm Stacey Sutherland here at MBKY Channel 3 News. And today is Thursday, May the 27th. And here's Patricia with the lunch menu. Girls, today's lunch menu is hot dog on bun with chili, potato rounds, corn, banana split, and milk. Nice, Patricia. Now here's Jessica Sargent with the news.
Today's news is banana split day. Have fun eating your delicious dessert.
It's just good. Here's Lucas with activities. We're waiting for Lucas to come back with the activities. Here's Holly with the weather.
Today's high is 83 degrees. Tonight's low is 52 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be sunny with a high of 82, and tonight's low is going to be 52.
For that weather, Holly. Now here's Jason with the sports.
It'll be Pittsburgh 4-1.
Some winners. Now here's Lucas with the activities.
Tomorrow, Mrs. Patterson is going to Gateway Park, and Miss Turpin is going to the one-room schoolhouse with Miss Douglas. Today, we have music and PE. Have fun.
We will have some fun, Lucas. And now here's Jessica Dick and Tanya Sims with the riddle.
Yesterday's riddle was, where is the biggest diamond in the world?
Yankee Stadium.
Today's riddle is, what has 18 legs and flies?
We got that tomorrow to tell you guys. The riddle was quite funny, Jessica and Tanya. And Lisa Carter lost a tooth yesterday. And Leanne Roberts had a birthday yesterday. See you tomorrow on MBKY Channel 3 News at 18. I'm Tracy Fall here at MBKY Channel 3 News. Today is Friday, May 28, 1993, and here's Holly with the activities.
Good morning. Today's activities is computers. Have fun.
Thank you, Holly, for the activities. Now here's Patricia with the news.
It wants to thank, recognize, and compliment the kindergarten class on their
good behavior during lunch yesterday. Also, Miss Turpin's 4th grade and Miss Douglas's 4th grade is going to the one-room schoolhouse, and Miss Patterson's class is going to Gateway Park.
Patricia for the news. I like to thank Miss. I hope y'all have a good trip, and kindergarten keep up the good work.
Lunch menu is turkey burgers, french fries, coleslaw bun, Rice Krispie treat, and milk.
Erica for the lunch menu. Now here's Paul and Chris with that riddle.
Yesterday's riddle was, one has 18 legs and flies. A baseball team. Today's riddle is, what did one fish say to the other fish?
Be back tomorrow to tell you the answer to this riddle. Here's for the riddle. See you tomorrow on the MBK Live Show through News at 8:10. This is MBK Live Channel 3 News. So today is Monday, May the 31st, 1983. Here's just a search of our news.
This is Miss Smith has birthday.
So for our news, here's Patricia with our activities.
Girls, today's activity is computers. Have fun.
Patricia with our activities. Now here's Jason with our sports.
Maybe.
Thank you, Jason, for our sports. Now here's Connor with our riddle.
Yesterday's riddle was, what did one fish say to other fish after it was hooked? The answer to that riddle was, that's what you get for not keeping your mouth shut. Today's riddle is, what did the ball player get for hitting the ball out of the park? Be back tomorrow and tell you the answer.
Thank you, Connor, for our riddle. Now here's Anna with our lunch menu.
Today's lunch menu is cleanup day on bun, tater rounds, tossed salad, ice cream, and milk.
And for our lunch menu, see you tomorrow on MBK Live Channel 3 News at 8:10.
My name is Tony Simpson. I am here at MBK Live Channel 3 News, and today is Tuesday, June the 1st, 23, and here's Carmen with the lunch menu. Today's lunch menu is taco salad with chili, cheese chips, lettuce, tomato, refried beans, and cookie and milk. Thank you, Carmen, for the nice lunch menu. Now here's Stacy with the weather. Today's weather is gonna be sunny, but cool with a high of 70. Thank you, Stacy, for the wonderful weather. Now here's Samantha with activities.
Hello, boys and girls. Today's activities is PE and music. Music, Miss Brown isn't here.
Samantha for the activities. Now here's Jessica Sargent with the news.
Daughter turns 18 today.
Thank you, Lucas, for the news. Now here's Patricia with the sports.
Girls, in basketball, Chicago Bulls beat the New York Knicks 105-96. Also in baseball, Cincinnati Reds beat the Philadelphia Phils 6-4.
Thank you, Patricia, for the sports. Tomorrow on MBK Live Channel 3 for yesterday's riddle.
I'm Lucas Cooper at MBK Live Channel 3 News. Today is Thursday, June the 3rd, 1993, and here's Stacy with the lunch menu.
Girls, today's lunch menu is pizza, tossed salad, green beans, cookie, and milk.
For the lunch menu, now here's Holly with the weather.
Good morning. Today's weather is, it's going to be in the high 75, and tomorrow it's going to be in the 80s.
The weather. Now here's Rachel with the sports.
Hello, I'm Rachel Galby. Knicks beat Bulls 97-94.
We have some winners, Rachel. Now here's Jeffrey and Tanya with the riddle.
Yesterday's question was, hi, my name is Freddie the Frog. My name is Tony the Tiger. Yesterday's question was, what did the ball players get for hunting the ball out of the park? A home run. Today's question is, a girl was hit in the head at a baseball game. Guess what came out of her mouth? Be back tomorrow to tell you the answer to that riddle.
Jeffrey and Tanya with the riddle. And Carmen and Crystal with the good sound effects. See you tomorrow on NBK Live Channel 4 News.
Today's news is the people that have both perfect attendance and honor roll, or just one get to go to Gateway Park for half of the day. More than 2 days.
For the news, now here's Jessica Sargent with the activity.
Is P.E. We're here at NBK Live Channel 3 News, and today is Friday, May the 4th, 1983, and now here's Casey Williams.
Today's sports is CC Express beat Rookies 13-9, and Lady Sluggers beat Town Boys 10-5, and that's all the sports for today.
Winners, Casey. Now here's a message from Miss Patterson's class. From Miss Patterson's class, here's Holly with the news.
Today's news is Miss Douglas and Miss Burns' class is going to Richmond to the planetarium.
Holly for the news. Now here's Lucas with activities.
News is P.E. and music.
Have some fun today, Lucas. Now here's Jeffrey with lunch.
Today's lunch menu is vegetable soup, peanut butter sandwich, carrot stick, and fruit and milk.
Thank you, Jeffrey, for the lunch menu. Now here's Miss Patterson's class with the message. Now Miss Patterson's class, here's Patricia with the weather.
And girls, today's high is 75. Tomorrow's high is supposed to be 80. Get thunderstorms today.
We don't have any thunderstorms, Patricia. Carmen reading classes of Miss Stern, Miss Patterson, and Miss Sheen, with the help of Miss Terry and Joe Bice, have made these Father Day story projects. April Bryant and Kristen Baker will read stories about their fathers.
My dad, Tony Baker, 21, age 21, weight 50 pounds, height 24, cooking out, volleyball, green bread, green beans, chicken, volleyball, love Kristen Baker. Volunteer blue, visitor red, but I sure do love you. I love my dad a lot. For Father's Day, I am going to buy him some roses. My dad is handsome. My dad deer hunts. My dad, Dennis Brown, and his neighbors. 60. Hi, I'm well, keep some fast for a lot of a My dad, my dad called me a lot. He's even not being a
Father's Day message, and I'll see you tomorrow on NBK Live Channel 3 News at 18.
He is 13 months old. He was born, I'll have to find, Lord. He was born April 19, 1992. And he's a good boy. And this is Leah, his sister Leah. And she is how old? 9. She's 9. Her school was out last Friday, and she's going into 4th grade next fall when school starts. When's your birthday, Leah? March the 13th. She'll be 9 years old. Is that right?
So we can see him. Now here's Stacy with the lunch.
Today's lunch menu is turkey with dressing.
Lunch menu, and this is MBKY, Channel 3 News. June the 8th. Tuesday, June the 8th. And now here's Stacy with the news.
Visited Miss Douglas's class yesterday. Miss Turpin's 4th grade quilt will go to the public library. And today's the last day for holiday school, so they'll behave themselves.
For the news, now here's Jeffrey's activities.
Today's activity is PE. Also, Mr. Gillett is going to let us watch a movie this morning. Gillett.
Today, Jeffrey, now here's Erica's sports.
PE Expos 12 to 3.
Sports, and we'll see you next year on MBKY Channel 3 News.
This is my baby cousin. Her name is Carmen Leander, and she's 4 months old.
You've got a face.